Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be opening up a 50 box plus 99 topper of these brand new Flash Super Packs. Shout out to my guy Tricky. Again, he's gonna open the packs anyway, so he said I could open them on my account if I wanted to. I know y'all enjoy pack openings. My recommendation to y'all is to watch the pack opening and do not spend your own money on the packs, especially if you are not significantly financially stable. You know what I mean? Like you have plenty of disposable income. That's about the only reason I would say opening packs I think is really justified at this point right now. Especially packs like this that don't have that great of value, but he let me open the packs. I really appreciate him letting me do that. So we're gonna do it for a video here. And before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. So these Flash Super Packs have 7.2% odds at a Galaxy Opal. That includes boosted like 2%. It's about a 1.2% chance at a Dark Matter out of any individual pack. They do include Signature Series pieces, which is something that I am not a fan of. 2K did not communicate at all that this is how they were going to do these pieces and stuff, that they took them out of the packs on Friday. Now they're back on Tuesday. And I think a lot of people probably wasted their pieces just to have them add the ability to get pieces back. And now people are out the pieces they might have been saving. They might have been one or two away from a certain player that they wanted to add or something, which I am not a fan of. And I think was pretty scummy by 2K. So not a big fan of that whatsoever. Again, I think realistically, even with improved pack outs compared to the regular 50 box, these boxes are not worth opening. I don't think, generally speaking, you're really going to make your money back or make your MT back really in these packs. I just don't think the odds are really quite good enough for that to be the case. And I think that is extremely important to keep in mind when you are potentially considering opening something like this, is that in all likelihood, you are likely going to lose a lot of MT. Or, I mean, you're going to spend a bunch of money and you're not going to get the return that you want, because realistically, you're probably not pulling 100 overall. I can 100%, well, 99.9% guarantee you're not pulling an invincible. You might pull an extra Dark Matter out of your box besides your topper or something along those lines, but even then, it's not that great of a pull, that crazy of a pull, or anything along those lines if you do. So the vast majority of the time anyway, there are Dark Matters that are incredible pulls still, but there are also a lot of Dark Matters that are going to sell for 150K, and it's like, cool, that was a nice pull. But that's if you get lucky enough to pull a Dark Matter out of a box. Realistically, you're probably not pulling anything other than that. So again, I just think overall pack odds wise, you're not at a very good, you don't have very good odds, basically, is my thought process. Okay, so with that being said, we're 12 packs in and we have not pulled anything higher than a pink diamond yet, which obviously is not elite, as we get another pink diamond there in addition to another amethyst Grayson Allen prize piece. Another no shake pack means another pink diamond or lower, symbol R. We are just not pulling anything really good at all right now. We are 15 packs in with a whole bunch of nothing to show for it, which I have to say I didn't expect. I thought we'd at least have like one opal maybe by now, but I guess that is not the case. So let's see what we got. 17 packs in, we still have absolutely nothing, which is kind of baffling to me. I gotta be totally honest. I expected to see something by this point, but it has not been the case, dude. We're just pink diamonds and diamonds. That's all we're pulling, and I guess that's how it goes. But goodness, I'll finally get something shaking. Unfortunately, it's a pink diamond, so we're getting a walkout animation for a card that I don't probably care about very much. So I guess, I don't know. Like I've said, in the market crash videos I've talked about, the below or pink diamond and below tier of cards always drop in price during these super packs. The opal and above, not nearly as much, just because the odds are so scarce on pulling those cards, especially the Dark Matter 100 overall tier of cards. Those cards nearly don't exist, especially the 100 overalls. And so, I mean, yeah, we're 20 packs in here. We have not pulled a single Galaxy Opal in 21 packs. I mean, this is about what I expect, honestly. As depressing as that is to say, this is kind of what I expected to happen, and that is why I tell people not to open packs, because if you spent $100 on this and you're one of those, let's say I know there are people out here 15 years old, 16 years old, 17 years old watching my videos. Maybe you have a job, but do you really want to spend $100 when you don't have a lot of money on a box that might look like that? Very, very high percentage chance is going to look like this. No, I don't see why you would. You know what I mean? So this is where I'd say, again, if you're not super financially comfortable and have a lot of disposable income, packs like this are not worth it, period. I mean, in general, I don't think packs are all that worth it, right? But stuff like this is not even close to worth it. It's like a hell no in terms of the value here. We are still 28 packs in without a single Galaxy Opal or higher pull this entire pack opening. We literally very easily could go the entire pack opening and not pull a single dark matter or higher, or even opal or higher besides the topper. I think that is extremely likely actually at this point. I mean, we are 31 packs in with no sign of anything changing. So it's terrible. I mean, it's really terrible. I don't mind this for the sake of a video, just because it can demonstrate how terrible the pack odds often are. But at the same time, this is bad. And I kind of feel bad for my guy Tricky, because he's let me open the packs on his account, and like, we're getting nothing of any value whatsoever. The most expensive cards we're getting are like probably, I don't know. Realistically, the most expensive things we're getting are 10, 15K. Max. Maybe we have a 25K pull, 1 or 2 in this video. I don't know. It's certainly not much. I'll tell you all that right now. Sebastian Telfair right there. Another card is probably 5,000 MT, as I would say the majority of these are. 38 of 51 in. Still somehow not even a Galaxy Opal. Wow. But again, this isn't that impossible, because taking out the topper, you have like a 5.4% chance of pulling a Galaxy Opal out of any pack. So realistically, you should pull 2 or 3. So we finally pull one, excuse me, 2 or 3 out of a 50 box, and 1 out of every 2 50 boxes or so, you should probably pull a dark matter outside of the topper. But that's really bad odds. Again, you spend $200 for what the odds tell you is going to be 1 dark matter and 4 or 5 opals. Not great. Not great at all. This is Kevin Durant. He's probably one of the more expensive opals because of name value only, realistically. So that card probably is going to sell for something at least. It's not going to be 20,000 MT, but still not going to be enough MT to make this box worth it by any means. Another diamond here, 43 in. It's going to be Justice Winslow for the 2nd or 3rd time this pack opening. Pack number 44, same story, a dark matter piece. At least that's the 2nd one of those we've seen, plus Bruce Bowen. Pack number 45, pink diamond, pink and amethyst piece, Danny Green and Kenyon Martin Jr. 46, nothing here either, a ruby and a diamond Andre Kirilenko. If I would take a dark matter Andre Kirilenko, that'd be a nice pull. 47, nothing here. Jack Sigma. 3 more packs. Will we get 1 more half decent pull? We will not. Okay, well, I saw a shake and I was like, it's not twerking, so it's not a dark matter or higher, but I thought it might be at least an opal. It is not at least an opal. We got 2 more packs, and at this point I would put a whole lot of money on realistically not getting anything particularly great at this point. So Nate Archibald, terrible. Honestly, that card might sell for slightly more than a normal diamond because of his Gems of the Game card, but he's a terrible card. Oh, never mind. I would have lost all that money that I put on us not getting anything decent. We do get an opal. Well, we'll see if it's a good opal, but 2 opals, I guess, in the last like 7 packs after not pulling in the entire pack opening. That's about in line with what your pack odds are saying, though. 2 opals and that's it in a 50 box is super realistic. That can happen quite often. And this one's D'Angelo Russell, who's not even an expensive opal. So again, this is a very standard 50 box. This is not a horrifically awful 50 box having pulled those 2 opals. This is pretty standard. That should tell you right there not to do this. Now, let me see a white glow real quickly, please, for the topper. Nope, not even a white glow. No 100 overall out of the topper, which of course is a very low likelihood to actually happen. But we are going to get a dark matter instead, and at least be somebody who's a couple 100,000 MT, please. Not one of the base cheapest dark matters. Give me somebody who's going to be somewhat expensive, so this isn't the worst packs I've ever opened in my life. And it is Ja Morant, who is probably not very expensive. I'm not gonna lie, that was trash. All things considered, the fact that that's a pretty standard pack opening is pretty depressing. If this video doesn't demonstrate for you why you probably shouldn't be opening packs, I don't know what to tell you, to be totally honest, because I think it is extremely clear that what you're looking for is, or what you're looking at is extremely, extremely bad pack odds. Plain and simple. That's just the truth of it. So wouldn't recommend opening these at all, but again, it is up to you. It's your choice at the end of the day, what you do with your money. I would not recommend it though. We literally pulled 2 opals and a Galaxy Opal who's going for 120 or 130K. All right, there you go. Not great. I didn't expect great, but it certainly wasn't great. And hopefully y'all don't open packs. So hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.